And what is up, guys and girls? This is George James from the Gym Motion. Today I'll be telling you guys how to vlog and film at school. Alright, to get this started, I'm going to talk about the camera. During this video, I'm going to put footage that I filmed during the previous week of school, just to show you guys what I film. I mean, you could also go back. I've had 2 vlogs so far of school, and yeah. Alright, I'm going to start off with talking about the GoPro. I use a Sony a5000, that's what I'm using right now, and that thing's great. I'm actually planning on bringing you to school with me, but for now I'm probably just going to use my GoPro. I'm hooked up with the GoPro Hero 3 Silver, which is pretty good. I mean, I've had it for a year, so yeah. The GoPro has great audio, contrary to like the belief that people think that you can't hear anything out through a GoPro. That's when you usually have the waterproof casing on, but I usually use a skeleton. Like, you can see the skeleton. We're at lunch. But, I mean, if you wanted to, you could just get, like, the frame mount, which is, like, a thin mount, and you could just vlog with that. I usually set the GoPro to a wide lens because you can actually see your entire surrounding of your school, and that's pretty good. So, for the camera, so I usually bring my GoPro in its case like this. It has a back door so you can hear things, and I just usually put it in my pocket. And on the bottom, I would have this mount. I think you get that with the chest mount, or I think it might just come with the GoPro. But, like, you can, like, cradle it in your hand like this, and then you can just, like, vlog it like this. And that's, like, a great, because when you're with your friends and stuff, you get the entire surrounding of the school. And I recommend it when you're filming to be with friends. And that brings me, that's a segue into the next point, which is it awkward to film at school? And the answer to that is yes. Yes, it is awkward. Because everyone's like, what are you doing with that camera? Why are you talking to yourself? I'm like, I'm trying to vlog here, bro. Like, even I've had a couple teachers, like, come up to me and, like, what, are you filming? And I was like, yeah, kinda. And then I would hook people up with my YouTube channel to look at my channel. So, yeah, it's awkward. You have to find certain places and certain times during the school to film. I know, like, you can just plop it on a table, and that's why I really like this mount, because you can just put it here and then, like, balance it on the table. I have, like, suction cup mounts, I have head, chest, and everything, like, mouth mounts. I have, like, the whole 9 yards, but I think I just prefer this because it's really minimalistic, and you can just put it in your pocket. And actually, if you go to my school, you're going to be seeing me wearing this basically all the time. It's a nice little camera bag that I can carry with me, so I can just have, like, I might bring my big camera with me within that bag, so, yeah. But to relieve the awkwardness, if you're with a group of friends, they'll usually like, hey, yeah, he's a YouTuber. So I've been in like the cafeteria, and my friends and I were walking, and like, why do you have a GoPro? Because most people these days know what a GoPro is. I mean, it's like a very popular kind of camera, I guess. And people are like, why do you have a GoPro? And I'm like, I'm filming. And then my friends will back me up. They'll be like, oh yeah, he's a YouTuber. Well, all YouTubers.
And we got yelled at.
So shout out to @DW. Anyways. Yeah, it's nice to have friends with you to film. So, the next thing I'm going to be talking about is motivation. You have to have motivation to film in school, because when I wake up in the morning, I have no motivation at all. Like, I'm like, I can't get up. I don't want to I don't want to, like, film or anything. And, like, it's hard to wake up just for school, and to film on top of that, it's even harder. So, you just need to be like, I'm going to put my camera in my bag. Like, I know on Friday I missed out on that, and I actually missed a really great, like, video thing. Like, a police officer, you know that, like, the bottle where you, like, flip it and they'd be like, yeah, a police officer actually joined in and did that, and he got it like 3 or 4 times, and it's pretty awesome. And I didn't bring my camera on Friday, which I missed out on that. So you just need to remember to be motivated to film. The kind of cameras you can use, like, I have my bigger camera that I'm filming with right now. You could use a GoPro, or you could even use your phone. Like, it'd be a lot easier to use your phone, because people like, he's probably Snapchatting and not vlogging, because, like, a lot of people Snapchat at school. It's kind of like the same thing, except you're filming longer and you're filming basically with a different camera. I'd recommend getting a warranty on whatever you use, because on my GoPro I have like a 3 or 5 year warranty, because you may break it. I know I've broken my GoPro like twice, or I've broken 2 different GoPros. I've broken this camera, I broke the lens, and I have warranties on those. Best Buy has the worst warranties, because they're usually like, oh, like, I don't know, I just don't like their customer experience. I'm sorry if anyone gets offended, but Best Buy is not the best. So places to film during school. If you want to put your camera in your locker, and when you open the locker, that'd be a cool shot, and you could talk to the camera there. But It could be weird because people are like, he's talking to his locker. But it would be like your camera won't be out in front of everything and people probably won't like notice or anything. I usually film in hallways and during random places. You just know when you can film and when you can't. So you want to like always take out your camera because you might miss something, you might not. Because school is kind of like a high pace kind of thing, so you need to know when to film and when not to film. But other than that, I think I'm going to be done with this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and have a great day.